Live.
We outside.
Yo, we back with another episode of One on One with Bundy McBuckets. I got my brother Jordan Saint-Pierre in the building. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
How you feeling?
We here. You know what I'm saying? Life is good.
What creativity brought you into the building today, man? Like, what kind of flow are you bringing in today?
Today, I want to just inspire, man. Like, I feel like I'm always on some inspirational kick, you know, so I just want to inspire. That's kind of it.
We're going to get it in there, man. We're going to get into your story. We're going to get into what you're going to bring to the world as well, man. Let's go. But for the people who don't know you, let's get into, like, your origin story. You know what I'm saying? Like, where'd you grow up, man? I know you was all over the place.
All right,
just give us a little insight of how you grew into being Jordan Saint-Pierre, man.
So a brief origin story would be I grew up, single mom. She was in the military. It was just me, her, my brother. And, you know, we moved around like every couple years. I was born in Virginia and then moved. This is actually perfect. Like, I'm just sending people this video instead of explaining the whole thing. But born in Virginia, then lived in Georgia for a little bit, moved to Louisiana, then moved to Oklahoma. And by this time, I'm in like probably like first or second grade or something. Stayed in Oklahoma till about sixth grade. Moved to North Carolina, sixth grade to eighth grade, North Carolina. Then started high school in Germany for half a year. Then moved back to North Carolina because my mom, she had to go to Afghanistan. And I moved in. Yeah, then I moved in with Nathan.
Oh, shout out Nathan, man.
Yeah, shout out my boy Nathan.
Crazy.
And then I moved back to Oklahoma in 10th grade. And I graduated there and then moved to LA a couple years after that. So we've been around a little bit.
Man, it sound like it. Shit, I thought I moved around a lot, man. You was all over the place. What was it like growing up in so I guess you were on military bases?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it like growing up on military bases, man?
Honestly, growing up on a military base, it was amazing. It's like you feel safe all the time.
Yeah.
There's a community. People just be outside. Because, you know, when you're growing up, like, we didn't have phone. Well, I had a phone, but you don't really know where people be at, you know? You just kind of got to go outside to see where everybody at.
Right.
And people would always be outside at the same place.
I miss that shit. You just look for a pile of bikes, and that's where
right?
everybody was
you know
at.
Yeah. Where everybody at today?
Yeah, just
Let me ride around the
for a
neighborhood.
second. Yeah, that's
there they go.
Yeah. Damn, man. So that's crazy. Shout out to your mom.
Yes,
or, you know, shout out to all the single mothers out there and single fathers or parents in general if you're handling business. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you.
Facts.
So you came out to L.A. What brought you out to L.A.? Like, what made you like just say, man, fuck it, I'm moving to L.A.?
I mean, before L.A., I was in Oklahoma, and, like, I kind of felt like I was as cool as I would get there. I was working at the mall. I was working at the mall at PacSun.
You was at PacSun? Oh,
think about that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I can't get no cooler because I work at the mall.
At PacSun, though.
At PacSun.
That's where all the cool clothes was at.
Yeah, like, it ain't nothing in Oklahoma, dog.
Yeah. What city in Oklahoma?
It's called Lawton, Fort Sill.
Lawton?
Yeah. And it's like, God bless. There's still a lot of people that live there, but, man, it's like if you have dreams of any sort, like, you better go somewhere else.
Man,
unless your dream is to be like a farmer or just to, you know, you can't have too big of dreams in that little city.
Yeah. I tell my family that shit all the time, man. They're in Springfield, Missouri. I'm like, y'all got to get out, man.
They don't even know what life is.
Exactly, man. Go see an ocean. Well, I mean, they might have traveled, you know what I'm saying? But, like, come on, man. Get out there and just do some other stuff in a bigger city and just branch out more, you know?
Facts. People be like, it's too expensive. I'm like, you still broke here. It's not like you balling over here. Just go be broke somewhere else.
Be broke in a doper place.
Right?
Shit, have more fun. Shit.
That was my mindset on it.
Right,
like, if I'm going to struggle somewhere, I may as well struggle in paradise or something.
Mm-hmm. So, was you going to school when you first moved to LA, right?
Yeah. So, with my mom being in the military, we got something that was called the GI Bill, which is where, like, they pay for your college and you get paid while you're in school. So for me, it was a blessing, you know what I'm saying? I go to school out here, LA Film School, to get a degree in entertainment business.
Mm-hmm.
And I only had class like 2-3 days a week. So, and I'm making more money than ever. Like, I have ever, like, not a lot, like $2,300 or something like that a month. But all I had to do is go to class a couple days a week, sometimes 3 times a week. So I'm just living. I'm just out here living.
Out here networking, partying. You was living in the Hollywood area?
Yeah, I was in Hollywood.
Oh.
I had just got out of a relationship.
Oh.
I'm more lit than ever.
Turn up. He was a city boy out
still.
here.
Oh.
Oh, you was out here swinging like this?
Yeah.
Man, I'm finna
Well,
cut
not like
these
that,
things.
but think about it before you do it.
I'm not finna cut them off. Let's, shorten them up and shit. I don't
ain't
want
never
them
heard of nobody doing that.
It's gonna happen. You're gonna see it.
Okay.
I mean, all they're gonna do is just grow some more. They gonna go back to where they was, but I just don't want them to be any longer.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like I was getting lit, but I was still always very business minded. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing a lot of things that people were in college weren't doing, like I was meeting real LA people, whereas these people in school, they're only around classmates and stuff like that. So like I was in the streets, like I met like Taylor Sosa, shout out Taylor, early on in LA.
Definitely.
Shout out to my boy Joe. I met him my first month. Jeff, first month. Liam, all these people. They're like when I first got to LA,
the homies.
Yeah, and it's like just kind of branched out from there. Met people like Sergio, and I got heavily involved in the YouTube space while I was still in school, and just expanding the network. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to go wherever I feel. All these different areas, music, YouTube, modeling, all that different stuff.
Camera work.
How could I forget?
Yeah, for sure, man. If you don't know one thing, just know Jordan gonna motherfucking network. Jordan gonna go out and meet some people, man. He gonna know what you need. He gonna know the people you need to get shit done. You know what I'm saying?
At least one or something like.
Or if that person don't know, they know the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I be feeling more introverted now. I used to feel the need to meet a lot of people, but now I feel like just focus on what you got. But like last night, for example, was at this party, this event, and I just talked to one person, but it was like a panelist, and it was just the right person. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's very important with networking. Like I wasted years of networking with people who at the time I thought were just. I'm new to LA. So anybody that's doing anything relatively cool, I'm impressed by. So like it took a couple years to like realize like, oh, you need better surroundings than this, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, that's the biggest word in LA, networking.
Hell yeah. So you end up starting this thing called Something Dope for the People.
Hey, we did. You was there for the first one. Stop playing with him.
Yeah.
Shout out Rocco, Hunter, David, Phil, all them, man.
Criddle, all them shit. Yeah, it was a crazy night. I think I did meet you that night though. Like I came with the camera. I ended up doing the.
It was that day.
Yeah, I think I met you that day. Like you know what I'm saying. I came, pulled up, had my camera, ended up doing photography for the event.
Yeah.
And then shit, we just built from there. So it was actually a crazy thing that we even met in the first place. Cause like Crystal moved out here like a month before I did. She came out. You know what I'm saying? And she went to this little event, I think it's called either the Basement or one of those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? And Rocco was there. And they met and talked, and then that snowballed into something dope, and that snowballed into me meeting all y'all. So
crazy,
just crazy circumstances.
And the way even that I knew Rocco was through Levi meeting Mars when they both worked at Fat Sal's.
Man, this rabbit hole deep, bro. That's crazy as hell, man. All these, I know everybody in this little circle got to do something big, man. Just the crazy way we all met. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're all destined for greatness.
We already are. You know what I'm saying? This podcast big, something dope big. It's just like we just got to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Until it like,
take over. Got to take over shit, man. Oh my God, man. I like, man, the progression from something dope at, I guess it was the Foxhole first to what it is now at Los Globos, which is pretty much damn near right across the street.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, man. Y'all been packed out like sold out for how long now?
3 weeks.
3 straight weeks sold out, man. Barely any promo. People are just pulling up. Lines are crazy. Artists are crazy. Vendors are crazy. People are dope.
It's crazy, man. And this Saturday, we got a bigger venue on Hollywood Boulevard. Hollywood and Ivar. Like Hollywood and Vine, basically. Bourbon Room. 400 people minimum.
And it's going down. Got a sponsor. Just out here living it, bro. It's just crazy, bro.
Shout
behind the
Kid
scenes.
Cudi.
Huh?
Shout out Kid Cudi.
Why are we shouting out Kid Cudi?
Just want to apologize for those water bottles getting thrown at you, and thank you for your app.
Oh, okay. Oh, he does the encore? He's with Encore?
He's like a co-founder.
Oh, okay. Shit, I had no idea. Shout out Kid Cudi in general. You know what I'm saying, man? He's got to be in my top 7.
Okay.
Yeah, Kid Cudi is in my personal top 7. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I would have never guessed it.
Why, man? I used to wear dunks and shit before people did. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to Wiz, and I was kind of like a backpack kind of like kid and shit in Chicago. Like,
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I wore shit people didn't wear, basically. You know, just out here listening to all kinds of different shit. Jamiroquai.
I don't even know who that is.
Hey man, don't call me out like that.
Hey, you still out here hooping though? I saw you shooting the other day.
Out of breath.
It was impressive, man. The backspin on the ball, like every time you switched it, the ball just came right back to you. You didn't even need nobody.
Yeah, that's how you know that shot was pure right there when it come back to you. Yeah. Shout out Jeremy. I'm gonna bust your ass again when I get you out there. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, man, you've been pump faking for a long time, bro. What you on, man?
Man, I'm low key traumatized, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you got traumatized? What happened?
I mean, when I tore my ACL playing basketball.
Oh.
But yeah, man, something dope, dog.
It's crazy.
Insane.
It's a movement. It's a movement.
It's like, it's crazy how fast things can change, man. Because right now it's August. In June, I'm like dumb exhausted. We had just did 5 events. We had 3 events in 1 week. And I'm broke. Like, broke. I'm like, it's not that I was reevaluating my life decisions. I'm just thinking, how long can you just keep on doing this and being broke?
Right.
Because it felt like forever at that point. You know what I'm saying? It's like working 2 weeks to make $200-$300. What?
Yeah, you're just building the foundation though right now. You know what I'm saying, man? As soon as you lay that groundwork and you're building. So I haven't seen you all take any steps back, even when the pandemic hit, man. You know what I'm saying? You found a way to take Black Star Burger and just turn that shit into,
oh my
into the
God.
venue, bro. We had that shit was packed out, dog. I had fun hosting, shooting, pulling up, wherever I was doing, just hanging out, like.
And we was owning it. We was like, yeah,
bro.
pull up Black Star Burger.
Man, dog, man. Tell us about that one event with was it Fast Nights though? Who did you collab with that brought all those cars there?
Oh, my boy Josh.
Oh yeah, shout out
My
Josh.
bad, Josh. I ain't text you back yesterday.
It ain't gonna come out by then. Hopefully you'll text him back by the time this comes out.
But yeah, man, that event was sick. It was like 200 plus exotic cars, live performers, Liam Horn, shout out, DJs, Casey Clare. Had a collab too with the homies from Bad Nights, my boy Mikey. That was dope, man. I love exotic cars.
On Fairfax, man. Picture that. If you in LA, just picture all these exotic cars on Fairfax, bro.
Oh, wait. Whoops, my bad. I was thinking of the other one.
I'm talking about Fairfax, bro.
The Fairfax one. Oh,
that shit
one was crazy.
Wild. A fucking stripper truck pulled up. There's bitches stripping in a clear box. Police helicopters pulled up, shining the lights down on everything. They was like pulling,
like, burning out.
Yeah, man.
There was 200 people in the street on Fairfax.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro.
Legendary.
We hired cops and they quit. For real.
They did?
Yes, those bike cops, they quit on us right away.
Oh shit.
There's like people burning out. I'm like talking to them like, yo, like y'all can't go like do something. He's like, our sergeant said we gotta get out of here. I said, what? So what should we do? He said, call the cops. I was like, you are the cops.
Y'all the ones riding away right now. Come on, man.
Yeah, don't act like we ain't in this together.
Damn.
And they just bounced. They scooted out of there on their bikes.
Everything ended up being cool though. You know what I'm saying? It was a good night. Nothing happened.
But we did call the cops. Like,
oh, y'all did call the cops?
Yeah, but like on the parking lot.
Why? What's going on in the parking lot?
Like where the stripper truck was and all that.
You didn't want the stripper truck there?
We just didn't want no liability, man. Like, we're breaking all the laws already. Was it pandemic?
It was still kind of pandemic time. Yeah.
Like, man.
People was masked up in there.
Think about this. We weren't even supposed to have a DJ at Black Star Burger. We did not have the permit for that.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have the permit to have live performers. None of that.
Oh, yeah. We did just pull up and just guerrilla style. Just
shout out Igor.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Igor, man. Man, that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. So you go from Black Star Burger, that gets shut down for whatever reasons. You know what I'm saying? It's none of my business. And then you find this event. Oh, you actually go to 10 in downtown.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did 1010. That was a dope spot, but it was tough, man. That pandemic time still, Vax cards and all that.
Yeah, we had to turn away so many people at the front door because they didn't have their Vax cards.
Yeah, that hurt.
That really hurt.
But yeah, 10-10 for a little bit. And then Los Globos had an event date on the calendar, but before that, we were gonna do Ace Hotel.
Yeah, Ace Hotel would have been fire with the jacuzzi right there,
Yeah.
top floor roof.
And that day was crazy because literally had been planning this event for like 2 weeks, promoting the flyers, spending money on ads. Ladies' night, Ace Hotel. And my boy John, I don't know what happened. The event is at 7 o'clock. I talked to John at 1 p.m. He goes, Jordan, I don't know what happened with the staff's communication, but we can't have the event here. Actually, he said we could still have it there, kinda, but we would have had to use half of the amount of space that I had planned around.
Right.
Which was basically going to be impossible. He's telling me this at 1 p.m. And I was just remaining calm. I was like, all right, John, I'm going to call you right back. I was like, I need to get off the phone right now. You told me everything I need to know.
Oh, man.
I need to figure this out. But what was crazy is I was on the way to Los Globos because I was about to give them $700 deposit for an event that we were doing the next week with Trey Haggerty.
Oh, yeah.
And as I'm driving there, after I call him right away after I get off the phone with John, I'm like, hey, Ben, I'm on the way with your money. Also, what are the odds of doing something tonight? And he goes, well, Jordan, I think we can do that. And then we moved the event to Los Globos in 5 hours. And we still had like 150, 160 people there.
Yeah, man, I was shooting texts off. Hey, no, it's not at Ace Hotel no more. We over at Los Globos in Silver Lake. Yeah, pull up.
And I'm driving throughout all of this. I was driving to Silver Lake, then I had to drive back to Hollywood, and the event is that day. So I'm like driving and updating the Eventbrite. I'm driving and remaking flyers. I'm driving and resending email blasts. Like, I don't even be texting and driving. I be graphic designing and driving.
They could be creating, man. Yeah. Always be careful while you're driving, though, man. But I guess handle business if you got to. You need to get you a Tesla or something, man. Something self-driving so you can just sit back and just handle business.
I would like a Tesla, but there's a couple other things on that list too. What about you? What's your dream car?
Dream car? I don't really have a dream car. Like, nah, I really don't have a dream car. I really don't. Just whenever I get something super nice, I'll just see what's out there and I'm gonna get that shit. Like, I'm gonna weigh my options and just go get it. Like, I mean, there is a car that I know I want to buy, but it's for sentimental reasons for my dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not even gonna be 68 Impala SS.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the dream whip then.
I mean, I'm gonna give it to him. I mean, I guess we'll count.
You got an on button on there? That's the on time.
But yeah, man, shout out the nuts I came from. It's my dog. So, what are you trying to bring to LA, man, with these events, bro?
I've always had a passion for just like helping people in whatever way I can. And, you know, before it was 1-to-1, how can I help this one person, you know? But with something dope and the open mics that we're doing right now, it's like, oh my God, we can help so many people.
Right.
With no effort. I don't even got to really do nothing. I just got to like tell them to come. And that benefits their life. Them just being there. And that's my goal, man, just to have a place where, like, we don't even, like, I'm not saying the people that come aren't cool because they're super cool, but they're not like the LA, like, cool people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so thankful we don't need that. Like, the vibe we got is perfect. Like, it don't matter if you got 3 followers. You can come here, hit the stage, you're going to leave with 53 followers, you know? It's like, the people are amazing. Shout out Jeremy, man. That's my dog. He really be setting the vibes.
That's the bro, Jeremy. Shout out Jeremy. How did you meet Jeremy, man? We're going to pivot into that before we get up out of here, man. We got to get into this 2 stories before we get up out of here in particular, man. How'd you meet Jeremy?
Crazy story. So basically my boy David, who co-founded Something Dope, we started it.
Shout out Dab. Shout out Dab Music.
He met Jeremy like 2017 on Hollywood Boulevard. A Kendrick song was playing, and David and some of the homies were rapping it, and Jeremy's like on a date or something with this girl, and he sees a group of people rapping Kendrick, and I guess he goes in and joins the rap with them. And that's how they met on Hollywood Boulevard. And then, yeah, man, just random coincidence. And then I think the first time I met Jeremy was he came over to our place to record something with David. And then, like, he had came to something dope event, and I don't even really remember the first time we, like, really talked or hung out, but we just clicked.
Damn, so the something dope was when y'all first kind of, like, started connecting, really?
But we didn't really hang out that much. Like, you know, we would see each other here and there, and he would come to the Black Star events.
No, I remember Jeremy at the something dope events at
Foxhole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, damn.
Yeah.
I thought y'all knew each other, like, a little bit before that or something, though.
No.
Yeah.
And we honestly really didn't get that close until 2020. Whenever he, like, went through a breakup. And it's like, you know, some people when they're in a relationship, like, they don't really be having time. They don't be outside. Like, you know, that was kind of his life.
Yeah, I feel that.
But then when he was single, it's like, shoot, what's up, Brody? You trying to go outside? Like, let's go see what's out there.
Jeremy be outside. Well, he used to be outside.
He is no longer outside.
He ain't outside no more. I seen a picture. You know what I'm saying? That's his business.
He will be inside and outside every now and then with his homies.
But shout out Jeremy, man. So that all comes together into y'all doing a documentary.
Oh yeah.
Now, how the hell did y'all stumble into that, man? How did y'all
Wiz Khalifa. Well, Jeremy works for Hip Hop DX and like the Atlantic Records it's owned by Warner Music, and the Atlantic Records like catalog team, they're like, hey, like, can y'all do like a 15-minute little 10-year anniversary video for Rolling Papers, the album? And it just got bigger and bigger. Like, shout out to Blair. He's very headstrong, and he was like, we're making a movie. And it wasn't even guaranteed that Wiz would be involved or an interview would happen. And then ended up getting like a whole bunch of the Taylor gang, and then finally got Wiz. And then it just got bigger and bigger. Blair flies out to Philly and, you know, or Pittsburgh. Oops.
I knew you was going to correct yourself. I was just like, you go get it.
Everybody confused those two things. Stop playing. But yeah, man, now I think, we're about to have a premiere. Blair submitted it for like all of these different film festivals and stuff like that. And we just had, we won something. Toronto Shorts. We won a award over there, and then we just were in the LA Shorts Film Festival, and
hey! Congratulations, my brother, man. That's big wins, man, for all y'all. That's big wins.
But next week, we at the Chinese Theater.
I'm pulling up. What day?
What? I don't even know. I gotta look at my calendar.
I'm pulling up.
We at the Chinese Theater now next week.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
And we're competing with like people that like the founder of Game of Thrones, like stuff like that. I'm like, for sure.
This man finna get an executive producing. Is that what it is? Executive producing. Producer. All right, we finna get a producer. Oscar, Emmy,
so
Grammy. I don't know the difference.
Being in this festival makes us eligible to be nominated for an Oscar.
That's crazy, man. One more round of applause for these brothers that's out here killing it. Let's go, man. Let's go. Man, that's it. I just wanted to get into that before I let you get up out of here. I know you're a busy man and we all got shit to do, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to get your story out there because it's people like this in LA that's killing it, you know what I'm saying? And they're just under the radar a little bit, but once they get a few more eyes on them, to the moon, baby. To the moon. Let's go, man. Yo, man, so I appreciate you pulling up this morning. My dog. I want you to look into that camera right there and tell everybody where they can find you at social medias, where they can find something dope for the people, where artists can go submit maybe to perform or anything like that.
I'm gonna say that, and I want to say one other thing. Like I said, like I was broke 2 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like my resume is lit. I could have got a job. There was some offers, but I was like, man, like time is so valuable. So I just decided to do Uber Eats, you know, like I wanted to kill myself the whole time I'm doing it, but it's so much better than having a job and having that flexibility. So my advice I'm not saying quit your job, but Uber Eats, whatever, you know, independent way in which you can make money, that route is much more valuable because you get the time, you know what I'm saying? I can say yes to anything all the time because I know I'm available. And like in June, I think maybe broke even on half of the events. A couple of the events profited, but went from being broke to a couple weeks later making like $1,000 after paying everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I just now am learning, like, man, like, stay the course, like, persevere. Don't worry about what's coming in. Just do the work, because it's all gonna come. You know what I'm saying? You might have to shoot 100 podcasts till number 101 blows up, and now all the other 100 got 100,000 views, and you'll get the back pay for the work that you already did. So it's like the check will come later. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we just invest in. We just gotta, like, I always told myself, like, I work for something dope. Like, I'm an employee of it. This is my job. They gonna have to pay me later though, but you know.
Right.
But yeah, to any artists that want to hit the stage, we got minimum 200 people in the audience at Los Globos every Wednesday. You can submit on our website, somethingdopeforthepeople.com. Vendors as well. Models, photographers, designers. We got an event that we're planning for y'all. Y'all can submit on there. I think there's a link for comedians. Y'all can go submit. Food truck coming soon. Merch coming soon. You can follow me too, Jordan Saint-Pierre. Something dope for the people. Instagram. Bing, bang, boom. My dog.
And all that. Appreciate my dog for pulling up, man, giving this story, bringing the inspiration to the people, just killing it out here in LA, man. We gonna continue. Go follow Jordan Saint-Pierre on everything. And shoot, man, drink some water,
Keep
be out here.
going. Don't stop.
Huh?
Don't stop.
What?
Don't listen to them. Don't look at anything else. Just do what you got to do. It's the little things. It's the consistency. It's the discipline. It's the, I'm not going to be on Instagram just scrolling, looking at this or that. I'm not going to be on Twitter looking at grind face. I'm not divulging in nobody's life but mine. Focus. That's it.
Just like that. And we out.
Stick to the plan.